Hi, I'm Manfredini, Ace's Home Expert. In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a couple of cracked tiles in a shower wall. All right, well, you folks are really lucky because 30 years ago, the process of doing this was not like it is now. This is a multi-tool. It's your new best friend when it comes to replacing a tile or doing a bunch of different work. There's a bunch of blades that you can buy. This is a grout removal blade that also will do a great job of loosening up these tiles to get these tiles off of here so we can replace them. So it's a good idea to wear some gloves because you're gonna have to dig in there with a screwdriver and even your hands, and it's very sharp. So you just gotta be very careful. This tool, once you engage it, you have a lot of control, but you wanna make sure that you're relegated just to removing the tiles. And the first step is to get rid of the grout in between the tiles. And I'm going to work my way around there, and you're going to go a little bit past the tiles, so the ones that you aren't going to replace, so that when we go to take these tiles out, we don't damage the other ones. Now here, because I'm close, I'm going to rotate this blade a little bit so that I can get into that spot without damaging over here. Now with the grout removed, and these blades come in different thicknesses too, so if your grout is very thin, like this is, you may want the thinnest blade you can get. I'm going to take this screwdriver and work my way in between the tile and try and pull that tile out. One other thing. We're showing you this in a studio setting. You hear the tiles popping onto the tub. Make sure that you put a drop cloth or some towels down because you don't want to damage the tub when you're doing this. And get all of that residue from the old tile off of there. I can use this tool to kind of even this out a little bit too. Make sure that this is as flat as possible. Now we're going to take the new tiles and just hold them in place dry and see how they look. All right, you can see that I got to do a little bit of work to just clean this up a little bit so that these fit in properly. So this is a preset mortar that I'm going to actually use on the back of the tile and then stick it in place. All right, put that on the back of the tile. Again, like you're buttering bread. Kind of spread that out a little bit. Then take it and make some little grooves in it like that. Get rid of the excess. Now, take that tile and position it right in that spot where you took the old one out and press it into place. And you want to get it in there so that it's nice and flat and flush, and then get rid of any of the excess there. And then proceed with the other two. So now take a little water and a sponge and just wipe those tiles clean so there's no residue of the mortar. Make sure that they're firm and they're on there. And now you should let this dry overnight before you do the grouting. Okay, now that the tile has set overnight, I've mixed a little white grout. You can also buy pre-mixed white grout as well. This is a little tile tool that you can use to grout. You can also use your finger, but since I have the tool, I'm just going to take that. I'm going to work that into the joints, going up and down and across, like on angles, to force the grout into the line. So you're going back and forth, back and forth. Every time you do that, it puts the grout into the gaps. And, you know, where you went a little bit bigger, you know, to get the tile, go ahead and re-grout that as well. The whole idea is you want to press that grout in between the tiles to seal it up. Okay, immediately after that goes on there, use a sponge and clean water, and then with the sponge, clean the tiles. Now, you don't want a ton of water, but you want enough that you can wipe those lines really clean and get all the grout off of the tile. Let that set for about an hour. Come back with the sponge one more time. Let it set 24 hours before you use the tub. All right, you bought a multi-tool to do this project? Coming up next, my video on the beginner's guide of all the things you can use a multi-tool for.